Welcome back to BMB Spoilers channel. Today we will unravel the heart-wrenching twists and turns in the dramatic world of The Bold and the Beautiful. We're diving into a sea of emotional revelations, unexpected alliances, and forbidden connections that are set to shake up the lives of our favorite characters in Los Angeles. From Liam Spencer's tragic secret to Luna Nozawa's bold moves, and the surprising truce between old rivals, there's a lot to unpack. So, grab a seat and let's explore the latest predictions and spoilers that promise to keep us glued to our screens. Steffy's heartfelt confession to Hope. In a stunning turn of events, Steffy Forrester finds herself burdened with a secret too heavy to bear alone. Despite Liam's desperate wish to keep his terminal illness under wraps, Steffy feels an unbreakable moral obligation to inform Hope Logan. This week, viewers will witness a raw and emotional confrontation as Steffy struggles to find the right words, her voice breaking with sorrow. When tears stream down her face, Hope immediately senses the gravity of the situation. This moment isn't just about delivering devastating news. It marks a pivotal shift in Hope's understanding of Liam's recent behavior. His sudden plea for forgiveness and his mysterious new living arrangements now click into place like pieces of a tragic puzzle. Adding a layer of depth to this revelation, we might see Hope recalling small, overlooked signs of Liam's struggles, like his uncharacteristic fatigue or fleeting moments of despair during their last encounters. A truce for the sake of family. As the weight of Liam's prognosis sinks in, Hope and Steffy are poised to set aside their long-standing rivalry. In a powerful display of unity, they agree to a truce, focusing on supporting Liam and ensuring that their daughters, Kelly and Beth Spencer, have precious memories with their father in his remaining time. This alliance is not just a ceasefire but a profound commitment to co-parenting under the shadow of impending loss. Imagine tender scenes of Steffy and Hope organizing family picnics or quiet evenings filled with storytelling, all to give Liam moments of joy amidst his pain. Their unity might also ripple outward, influencing other family members to come together, showcasing how tragedy can sometimes mend broken bonds in unexpected ways. Liam and Bill, a father-son reckoning. The emotional roller coaster continues as Liam finally faces his father, Bill Spencer, in a meeting that promises to be both gut-wrenching and transformative. Bill, initially unaware of his son's dire condition, might enter this encounter with unresolved tension from past conflicts. However, once Liam reveals the truth about his terminal illness, the dynamic shifts dramatically. Picture Bill, the often stoic and ruthless businessman, crumbling under the weight of regret for harsh words spoken in anger. This could be a turning point for their relationship, with Bill potentially reflecting on every missed opportunity to connect with Liam over the years. Fans can expect tearful apologies, promises to make amends, and perhaps even a rare glimpse of Bill's vulnerability as he grapples with the reality of losing his son. Luna's bold moves and forbidden ties. Meanwhile, Luna Nozawa steps into the spotlight with daring actions that could alter her path irrevocably. Despite Steffy's strict edict banning Finn from interacting with Luna and the notorious Sheila Carter Sharp, the duo of Luna and Sheila forges a dangerous partnership. Their alliance is fueled by a shared frustration over being sidelined from Finn's life. In a gripping preview, Luna passionately pleads with Finn not to turn his back on her, hinting at a deeper emotional or possibly romantic undercurrent. This storyline might delve into Luna's inner conflict torn between loyalty to Sheila's machinations and her genuine longing for Finn's acceptance. Their clandestine meetings could take place in hidden corners of Forrester Creations, adding a thrilling element of suspense as they risk exposure at every turn. Deacon and Sheila, a marriage on the brink. Deacon Sharp, always a wild card in the mix, finds himself at odds with Sheila over her growing bond with Luna. Having previously issued an ultimatum, Deacon's frustration mounts as Sheila's actions jeopardize their marriage. Their conflict could unfold in intense showdowns at Il Giardino, where overheard arguments reveal the cracks in their relationship. Furthermore, Deacon's unexpected encounter with Brooke Logan might stir up old feelings, complicating matters further. Imagine Brooke offering Deacon a sympathetic ear, reminiscing about simpler times, which could plant seeds of doubt about his commitment to Sheila. This subplot promises to explore themes of trust and the consequences of past choices in relationships. Emerging romances and rising stars. Amidst the turmoil, new sparks fly as Electra Forrester celebrates a major career milestone at Forrester Creations, catching the eye of Will Spencer. Their blossoming connection adds a lighter note to the intense drama, with scenes of shared laughter over design sketches and late-night brainstorming sessions. However, Luna's jealousy over Electra's success and Will's attention might push her to make yet another risky move, possibly aligning even closer with Sheila to gain an edge. This rivalry could introduce competitive tension at Forrester, with boardroom battles and creative showdowns highlighting the stakes for the next generation of designers. Liam's storyline, deepening the tragedy. Lastly, the progression of Liam's brain tumor storyline remains a central focus, with upcoming episodes likely to reveal more about his treatment options and emotional state. We might see Liam wrestling with whether to pursue aggressive, experimental therapies or to focus on quality time with loved ones. Flashbacks of happier times with Hope and his daughters could intersperse with poignant present-day struggles, underscoring the fleeting nature of life. Additionally, interactions with other characters, like Wyatt Spencer returning to offer brotherly support, could provide moments of levity and strength for Liam in his darkest hour. Next, we will uncover the deeply emotional saga unfolding in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, where heartbreak looms over Los Angeles like a dark cloud. We're delving into the soul-stirring storyline of Liam Spencer's terminal diagnosis, the heavy burden placed on Steffy Forrester, and the transformative impact this tragedy could have on her storied rivalry with Hope Logan. From tearful confessions to unexpected alliances, this week promises to tug at the heartstrings of fans as we witness the raw human toll of loss and the power of unity in the face of despair. Let's explore the intricate details of these upcoming episodes set to air between May 5th to 9th, along with some imaginative twists and deeper insights into the characters' journeys. Steffy's agonizing mission of truth. In an emotionally charged narrative, Steffy Forrester braces herself for a conversation that could redefine her life and relationships forever. Having learned of Liam Spencer's devastating diagnosis, a brain mass deemed inoperable, leaving him with mere months to live, Steffy is thrust into a role she never wanted, the bearer of shattering news. During the week of May 5th to 9th, she makes the somber journey to Brooke Logan's house, her heart heavy with the task of revealing to Hope Logan that the father of her child faces an untimely end. This isn't a duty Steffy accepts with ease. She spent days wrestling with the decision, haunted by the memory of her own pleas to Liam at the Cliff House. Imagine Steffy pacing restlessly by the ocean, replaying every word of her impassioned appeal to Liam, begging him to share his truth with Hope. Yet, Liam's broken admission, "I can't do it, Steffy. I just can't face her," with those words leaves her with no choice but to shoulder this crushing responsibility alone. Liam's silent struggle with mortality. Liam's inability to disclose his condition paints a vivid picture of a man grappling with the weight of his own mortality. The emotional scene at the Cliff House, where Steffy implores him to open up to Hope, unveils the depth of his inner turmoil. Picture Liam sitting on the edge of the couch, his hands trembling as he struggles to maintain composure, his eyes reflecting a storm of fear and resignation. His confession that he physically cannot utter the words "I'm dying to Hope" or anyone reveals a profound vulnerability rarely seen in the often stoic Spencer heir. This moment might be further enriched with flashbacks of happier times, perhaps a montage of Liam laughing with Beth at the park or sharing quiet moments with Hope, underscoring the life he's desperate to hold on to. His silence isn't just about protecting others from pain. It's a shield against facing his own inevitable goodbye, a poignant detail that adds layers to his character's current arc. A pivotal encounter at Brooke's house. The upcoming scene at Brooke's house on May 7th is set to be a masterclass in emotional storytelling. Steffy arrives, her face already etched with sorrow, her usual confident demeanor replaced by a fragile hesitance. As she stands in the familiar living room, surrounded by memories of past conflicts, she musters the courage to speak. Hope, sensing the gravity even before a word is spoken, feels a chill of dread. What? What about Liam? She demands, her voice trembling with rising panic as Steffy's tears spill freely. This exchange isn't just a delivery of tragic news, it's a moment of raw connection between two women whose lives have been intertwined through love and rivalry. Envision Hope reaching out instinctively, perhaps gripping Steffy's hand, as the weight of the revelation dawns. This could be accompanied by a haunting silence, broken only by the distant sound of children's laughter. Beth playing obliviously upstairs, a stark reminder of what's at stake. Transforming rivalry into solidarity. What makes this storyline particularly gripping is its potential to rewrite the dynamic between Steffy and Hope, two women who have sparred over Liam's heart for years. Their history is littered with jealousy and bitter clashes, but tragedy often acts as a great equalizer, stripping away superficial grudges. Spoilers hint at an unforeseen moment of solidarity on May 7th, where Hope's reaction isn't one of blame towards Steffy for initially keeping the secret, but rather a shared mourning for the man they'd both cherished. This shift might manifest in subtle gestures, perhaps a lingering hug or a quiet agreement to sit together over coffee, reminiscing about Liam's quirks and kindnesses. Steffy herself has confided in Finn that her past grievances with Hope now seem trivial, a sentiment echoing in her weary eyes as she faces this ordeal. This newfound camaraderie could extend beyond words, with scenes of them planning ways to honor Liam's remaining time, ensuring every day counts. A shared concern for their daughters. At the heart of Steffy and Hope's evolving bond lies a mutual, aching concern, their daughters, Kelly and Beth, who will soon face the unimaginable loss of their father. The challenge of conveying such a permanent goodbye to young minds is daunting, and it's a burden both mothers must bear together. Imagine poignant moments where Steffy and Hope sit side by side, flipping through photo albums with their girls, weaving stories of Liam's bravery and love to preserve his memory. They might organize special outings, a beach day or a backyard campout, creating a treasure trove of joyful experiences for Kelly and Beth to hold on to. This shared mission to shield their children from the full brunt of grief while preparing them for the inevitable could forge an unbreakable alliance, transforming their rivalry into a sisterhood of sorts, grounded in mutual support and understanding. The road ahead, unity or fragility? As this heartbreaking are set to explore whether Steffy and Hope can truly bury the hatchet for good in the face of such profound loss. Will their unity withstand the emotional storms ahead, or will old wounds resurface under the strain of grief? Picture future episodes where they lean on each other during hospital visits with Liam, their whispered encouragements a lifeline in sterile waiting rooms. Yet, there could be fleeting tensions, perhaps a disagreement over how to break the news to the children, reminding viewers of their complex history. Ultimately, this storyline promises a deep dive into resilience and reconciliation, asking if they can build a lasting support system not just for their daughters, but for each other as they navigate this devastating reality. As the episodes of May 5th to 9th unfold on The Bold and the Beautiful, we brace for a narrative rich with emotion, transformation, and the bittersweet beauty of human connection. Steffy's burden, Liam's silent pain, and the potential rebirth of Hope and Steffy's relationship offer a compelling look at love, loss, and legacy. Next, we will delve into the captivating world of The Bold and the Beautiful, where past secrets and unexpected returns promise to stir up fresh drama in Los Angeles. We're focusing on the intriguing possibility of Jack Marone's reappearance, the complex history surrounding his birth, and the exciting return of Jack Wagner as Nick Marone. While fans might be eager to see Jack step into the spotlight, there are some surprising updates about his potential role in the current storyline. Join us as we explore the rich backstory, speculate on future possibilities, and celebrate the legacy of one of the show's most memorable characters through new details and imaginative twists. Revisiting the turbulent tale of Jack Marone's birth. Let's rewind to one of the most shocking plot twists in The Bold and the Beautiful history: the unconventional and dramatic arrival of Jack Marone. For those who followed the saga, you'll recall that Nick Marone and Taylor Hayes, once a married powerhouse couple, longed to start a family but faced heartbreaking obstacles. Opting for an egg donor to fulfill their dream, they never could have anticipated the jaw-dropping mix-up at the lab. Due to a clerical error shrouded in mystery, the egg fertilized wasn't from an anonymous donor but belonged to none other than Brooke Logan, Nick's ex and a central figure in countless Forrester dramas. This bombshell discovery turned their world upside down, intertwining their lives with Brooke in ways they never imagined. Picture the sterile chaos of the lab where this fateful switch occurred, a technician's momentary lapse leading to a lifetime of consequences, setting the stage for emotional reckonings that would echo for years. Taylor's struggle and Brooke's unexpected role. The aftermath of Jack's birth painted a poignant portrait of heartbreak and sacrifice. Taylor, having carried and delivered the child, found herself grappling with an unexpected emotional distance from the newborn. The bond she had hoped for remained elusive, perhaps shadowed by the knowledge of Brooke's biological connection to Jack. In a moment of raw vulnerability, Taylor reached out to Brooke, asking her to step in and help raise Jack alongside Nick. Imagine Taylor's tearful plea in a quiet hospital room, the weight of her decision etched on her face as she handed over the tiny bundle to Brooke, a woman she'd often clashed with over matters of the heart. This selfless act layered their rivalry with a complex mix of gratitude and tension, as Brooke embraced the role of a caretaker to Jack, weaving her into his early years with lullabies and tender care during sleepless nights, all while navigating her own conflicted feelings about this unconventional family dynamic. Nick Marone's return sparked speculation about Jack. With the thrilling news of Jack Wagner reprising his role as Nick Marone, fans are buzzing with excitement and curiosity about whether Jack Marone might also make a comeback to the canvas of Los Angeles. Nick's return, marking his first encounter with the newly recast Taylor, played by Rebecca Budig, opens a treasure chest of storytelling possibilities. Naturally, many hoped that Jack, now at an age to engage with the show's younger generation like Will Spencer, Electra Forrester, and the enigmatic Luna Nozawa, would stride into the narrative as a fresh face stirring romantic entanglements or corporate rivalries at Forrester Creations. Envision Jack as a charismatic young man, inheriting Nick's charm and Brooke's determination, stepping into boardroom battles or sparking a risky flirtation with Luna at a glamorous fashion event. His presence could reignite old tensions between Brooke and Taylor, offering a new battlefield beyond their perennial competition over Ridge Forrester, perhaps centered on differing visions for Jack's future. The reality behind Jack's absence for now. However, those eagerly awaiting Jack's debut will need to temper their expectations, at least for the moment. In a recent episode of Bold Live, supervising producer Casey Kasperzik delivered a bittersweet update, clarifying that there are currently no plans to bring him back. While this news might dampen spirits, there's a silver lining: Jack won't be forgotten in the unfolding drama. Kasperzik assured fans that the show remains deeply rooted in its rich history, promising that Jack will be referenced in upcoming episodes. Picture Nick sitting down with Taylor over a quiet coffee at Il Giardino, reminiscing about Jack's childhood antics or expressing pride over his off-screen accomplishments, perhaps as a budding entrepreneur or artist studying abroad. We know our history, and we're going to honor it. It'll be fun, Kaspersky teased, hinting at clever nods to Jack's past that will delight longtime viewers and keep his story alive in the collective memory of the show. Nick's return. A deep dive into past and present. As we gear up for Nick Marone's re-entry into the bold and the beautiful landscape, it's the perfect time to revisit the roller coaster of his past storylines that have shaped him into the complex character we adore. From his passionate romance with Katie Logan, marked by stolen glances and forbidden desires, to his tumultuous marriage with Bridget Forrester, fraught with misunderstandings and heartfelt reconciliations, Nick's journey has been a tapestry of love and loss. Imagine a montage of these moments airing as a tribute to his return, showing Nick's evolution from a roguish sailor to a devoted if flawed family man. His first meeting with the new tailor, portrayed by Rebecca Budig, could unfold at a Forrester gala, their eyes meeting across a crowded room, reigniting old sparks or unresolved grievances. This encounter promises to layer their reunion with nostalgia and fresh intrigue, perhaps as they clash over past decisions regarding Jack or navigate a shared concern for mutual acquaintances. Future possibilities and fan hopes for Jack. While Jack Marone may not be gracing our screens just yet, the door remains tantalizingly ajar for his future introduction. The mention of his name in upcoming scripts keeps hope alive that he might one day return as a catalyst for drama among the younger set or as a bridge between Brooke and Taylor's complicated past. Speculate with us. Could Jack arrive as a surprise during a major Forrester event, his unexpected presence at a fashion show finale sending shockwaves through the family? Maybe he's been honing skills overseas, returning with a worldly perspective and a secret agenda tied to Spencer Publications. Fans can dream of him forging friendships or rivalries with Will and Elektra, or daring to cross paths with Luna in a storyline laced with danger and allure.